I'm seeing that more people are saving a lot of money because they want to retire, or at least semi-retire. They don't want to work for the rest of their lives, you know. And nowadays, there's nothing wrong with a job, you know. Many jobs are, at least with the startup culture, are trying to create more welcoming and more accepting work cultures. But the truth is, when you take a job, your boss can be replaced, and maybe the boss that you once loved, now you have a boss that you hate, and then you have to deal with that. I've heard many stories about that, which is personally the reason why, you know, that's you know, that's not my preferred work style. Okay, so there are some people who are fortunate and they have a great job in the U.S. and they don't have to worry about this specific topic that you know, as far as not having enough. However, there's one thing to keep in mind. There's something called the law of impermanence, which is what's going well for you is not permanent, and what's not going well for you is not permanent. You know, so even though things may be going well for you, you have to realize that things can change at a moment's notice, and you have to realize even though things may be going bad for you, things will also change eventually. And this is why, you know, if this is not something you incorporate in your life now, it's what I recommend that you incorporate or at least consider or start considering, maybe start planning for in the very near future. Now, there are a lot of these there are a lot of these, I guess, expatriating across the U.S. Some people are renouncing their citizenship, you know, because, you know, for them, you know, they don't like the heavy taxation and they want more freedom elsewhere. You got other people who don't like the way they're being treated. You know, for example, you know, if you are of a certain race, a race like mine or a race like someone else, maybe in a specific area that you live in the U.S., maybe you don't feel like you are being treated well. You know, maybe if you go somewhere else in the U.S., you will be treated well, or maybe you won't. Who knows? Okay, but also a lot of people have been doing that because they also want to have a higher quality of life. They want to make more. They want to be able to save more money, invest more money, and maybe they just want to start their journey of retirement in a different country that accelerates their ability to do so. And this is the reason why, if you have been watching my videos, I have been a big supporter of minimizing your cost of living and maximizing your quality of life. And that's also a video that I'll also include in the comments. I have been living in Mexico for 2015 initially for a year, and then I came back in back towards after the summer, the fall, more or less, of 2018, and I've been here ever since. Okay. Now, Mexico, and of course, you don't have to pick Mexico. You can pick whatever country you want. Maybe you like the Caribbean, maybe you like Europe, or maybe you like whatever country. It doesn't matter. Okay, just talking about my personal journey. I picked Mexico because Mexico has the largest number of American expats than any other country in the world. So more Americans, besides the US, more Americans live in Mexico than any other country in the world. It's close, you know, it's a short flight. You can still buy particular things and get them shipped here. But one thing that I have realized is overall, it's a better quality of life for a lower cost of living. There are exceptions, but keep this in mind. Okay, typically you'll pay, I don't know what you pay for a 2-bedroom apartment. I know some people pay $2,000 a month. I know some people pay $1,600 a month. I know some people pay $1,400 a month, okay, for a 2-bedroom or a 2-bedroom apartment, or even a 1-bedroom apartment, okay? Somewhere between $1,000 and $2,000, okay? Maybe for a 1-bedroom apartment, if you're lucky, because there are some cities in the US, maybe like Tucson or like Cleveland, where you can pay $600 for a 1-bedroom apartment. But in most cases, you're going to be with all, that means your rent and your utilities, okay? You're going to be between $1,000 and $2,000 in most cases, okay? In other countries, you can pay significantly less. Here in Mexico, I am staying in a 2-bedroom house. Okay, it's a 2-bedroom house, and I'm trying to do the conversion between pesos to dollars. I am paying, I would say more or less, I'm paying a bit under $500. Okay, so maybe like 480. You know, again, the conversions always change, the currency conversions, but more or less, let's call it $500. Okay, it's a little less, but $500 for a 2-bedroom home here in Mexico. I live in Merida right now with my girlfriend, and the truth is, anywhere in Mexico, you'll probably pay that amount. I mean, maybe if you live on the beach, you're going to pay a little more, but 500 to let's call it 1,200 is probably what you're going to pay for a 2-bedroom apartment, and you'll pay even less for a 1-bedroom apartment. Okay, there's something that people always wonder when it comes to other countries is the safety. Okay, people would say, specifically Mexico, they think about cartels, they think about kidnappings and all of that, and and typically Latin America tends to have that negative stereotype. Well, I've been here almost 4 years. And unfortunately, I haven't been kidnapped, or no one has stuck a gun in my face, or I haven't had any of those negative interactions.